Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To begin with, I would like to start with the introduction. Vincent van Gogh once said, "I put my heart and my soul into my work and have lost my mind in the process." These powerful words reflect the deep emotion behind his art, which today is celebrated around the world. I was surprised to learn that during his lifetime, he only sold one painting. He was born in the Netherlands to a strict religious family and grew up a quiet, emotional child. After facing heartbreak and failing in other careers, he turned to art at the age of 27 with the constant support of his younger brother, Theo. At first, I didn't realize how much his mental health struggles affected his life and work. But the more I learned about him, the more I saw how his emotions shape his unique painting style. So today, I would like to share with you the story of Van Gogh's struggles with mental illness, the way he painted, and the artworks that made him one of the most important artists in history. First, let's talk about Van Gogh's life and how it shaped his art. In 1886, he moved to Paris to live with Theo. There, he met artists like Paul Gauguin and was influenced by the Impressionists. This changed his style from dark tones, like in the Potato Eaters, to brighter, more expressive colors. Even as his art improved, his mental health declined. He had episodes of fear and confusion, possibly made worse by alcohol. Theo described him as both kind and harsh, like two different people. Then, between 1888 and 1890 came his most creative and unstable period. He moved to Orleans in search of peace, where he painted sunflowers, the bedroom, and cafe terrace at night. But he also had emotional breakdowns and hallucinations. After a fight with Gauguin, he famously cut off part of his ear. Later, he admitted himself to an asylum, where he painted the Starry Night and nearly 300 other works. Lastly, in the final months of his life, he moved to Auvers to be near his daughter and Theo. He painted over 70 works in just 70 days, but his sadness grew deeper. In a letter to Theo, he wrote, "It is not difficult to express here my entire sadness and extreme loneliness." 3 days later, he shot himself. He died with Theo at his side. His last painting, filled with stacks of weeds, is believed to reflect the end of his journey. Though unrecognized during his life, he later became one of the most influential artists in the world. Next, let's look at what made his style so unique. To start, Van Gogh was fascinated by color. He began with dark tones but later used bright, lively colors. He loved combining opposites like red and green to make them pop. He even tested yarn to find perfect color matches. Paintings like Cafe Terrace at Night and Irises show how his color choices gave energy to his art. In addition, Japanese art deeply influenced him. He loved the flat colors, bold outlines, and unusual angles. He even copied Japanese prints to learn from them. You can see in his painting flowering plum orchid and almond blossoms, a gift for his nephew. Finally, his painting style was bold and fast. He used stick paint in a technique called impasto, which made the surface rough and textured. He often painted a full canvas in one day, planning everything in his head first, while others thought he rushed. He believed it was how he truly expressed himself. Now, let's explore the emotions in his most famous artworks. The Starry Night is one of his most loved pieces. The dark blues reflect his sadness, while the glowing stars show his hope. The swirling sky brings movement and emotion to the canvas. Today, it's a symbol of expression and is kept at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. It's even inspired the animated film called Loving Vincent. Then, there's sunflowers. He painted 12 sunflowers at different stages, some blooming, others fading. The bold yellows and thick textures give the flowers life and emotion, more than just a still life. The painting shows the cycle of life and the passage of time. Before I end, let's take a moment to admire a few of Vincent's paintings. Here, you will see almond blossoms, the bedroom, self-portrait, and wheat field with crows. Each of these pieces holds a story, not just of color and brushwork, but of a man trying to express everything he felt inside. Even in his pain, he gave the world beauty that still touches people today. To sum it all up, Vincent van Gogh lived a hard life, but he turned his struggle into art. His colors, textures, and emotions made his work stand out. Even though people didn't appreciate him then, his paintings now inspire millions. His story reminds us that even through even through pain, we can create something beautiful. And as Van Gogh once said, the more I love, the more I lose my way. But what a beautiful way to be lost. So, that's all for me. Thank you for listening. Bye.